Hello everyone, today we are going to solve the questions from the course outline of ICATS Mathematics Contest for grade 3 and 4, and the topics which we will cover in this video are angles, shapes and nets. Angles. Question number 1, what is an angle called if it is greater than a right angle? Option A, an acute angle. Option B, right angle. Option C is straight angle and option D is obtuse angle. If we look at the definitions of the angles, if an angle is less than 90 degrees, it is called an acute angle. If an angle is exactly of 90 degrees, it is called a right angle. And if an angle is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees, it is called an obtuse angle. So here we can select option D. An angle that is greater than right angle is called obtuse angle. Question number 2, which shape has all right angles? Option A, a triangle. Here we can see that this triangle has 3 acute angles. So option A is not correct. Option B is rectangle. So here we can see that a rectangle has 4 L-shaped angles, which are called right angles. So option B is our correct option, but let's check the other options as well. Option C, a circle. It doesn't have any angle at all. Option D, a pentagon. A pentagon has 5 obtuse angles. So here we will select option B. Question number 3. A triangle has 3 angles. One is a right angle and the other 2 are equal. What type of angles are the other 2? Option A, right angles. Option B, obtuse angles. Option C, acute angles. And option D is straight angles. So it's mentioned over there that there is one right angle in the triangle. So let's make that right angle first. Now a triangle has 3 sides. So let's draw the third line. So if it has one right angle, if we look at the other 2 angles, these 2 angles are acute angles. So we will select option C here. Question number 4, what kind of angle is made when the hands of a clock show 10 o'clock? Option A, acute angle. Option B, obtuse angle. Option C, right angle. Option D, a straight angle. So the clock is showing 10 o'clock. Here, the angle is less than 90 degrees because 90 degrees angle is of L shape, but this angle is less than L. So we can say the clock is making an acute angle when it is showing 10 o'clock. So we will select option A here. Question number 5. Which object is most likely to have an obtuse angle? Option A, a closed book. Option B, a pizza slice. Option C, a laptop opened halfway. And option D is a perfectly square window. So here, if we look at all the options, option C, a laptop opened halfway in this way will be our correct option. So we will select option C here. Question number 6, which situation shows an angle that is changing? Option A is a square table, which is not correct because a square table cannot move itself. Option B, a door slowly opening. It can be the correct option because when we are opening a door, it makes an acute angle. Then when it is opened, it can make a right angle or obtuse angle. So option B is our correct option, whereas option C is a straight pencil and option D is a closed book. So it's quite obvious that option B is the most suitable option. Question number 6. Which numbers are inside the square and inside the circle but not inside the triangle at the same time? Option A is 5 and 8. Option B is 1, 6 and 7. Option C is 2, 3 and 9. And option D is 1 and 7. So if we look at this 4, it's only in the triangle. 6 is only in the circle. 8 and 5 are only in the square. Here, 2, 3 and 9, these 3 numbers are inside the triangle, square and circle. But our interest is that we have to see that which numbers are inside the square and circle but not in the triangle. So for that purpose, we can see that 7 and 1, these 2 numbers are inside the circle and the square. but these two numbers are out of the triangle. So we will select option D here, 1 and 7. Question number 7, which shape appears most often in the figure? Option A, pentagon, option B, rectangle, option C, circle, and option D is triangle. So if we count the number of rectangles, there are 3 rectangles. There is 1 star and 2 circles. Then let's count the number of triangles and pentagons. There are 3 pentagons and 4 triangles. So we can say that triangle appears most often in the figure. Shapes and notes. Question number 1, how many triangles are there in the given figure? Option A is 4, option B is 5, option C is 7, and option D is 8. To find that out, let's count the number of triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we consider this bigger triangle, then it will be our 5th triangle. Then here we have our 6th triangle. And if we consider this bigger triangle over here, then it will be our 7th triangle. So we can say that there are 7 triangles in the figure. Question number 2, which net will make this figure? So this is the figure of a square-based pyramid. If we look at the figure carefully, it has 4 triangles and 1 square in the base. So now let's check our options. Option C is the correct representation of the figure because it has 4 triangles and 1 square in the base. If we close this net, it will form a square-based pyramid. So option C is the correct option. Question number 3, how many more circles are there than triangles in the figure shown below? Option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, option D is 4. So let's count the number of circles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So there are 10 circles. So now let's count the number of triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 9 triangles. If we subtract the number of triangles out of number of circles, the remaining number is 1. So we will select option A here. There is one more circle than the triangles. Question number 4, which of the given rules was used for grouping the objects in group A and group B? Option A, group A objects with curved lines, group B objects that are squares, which is incorrect because here in group B we can see rectangles as well. So we cannot select option A here. Option B is group A objects that are fruits, which is incorrect because we can see some non-eatable things as well like coin, tire or buttons. Option C is group A objects that are balls and group B objects with curved lines. That is again incorrect because we cannot see any curved line in group B. Option D is group A objects that are circular and group B objects with straight lines. It can be a correct option because group A has circular objects and group B has the objects with straight lines. So we will select option D here. Question number 5. Statement describes the pattern of the shapes shown below. Option A, add one side, then subtract two sides. Option B, add two sides, then subtract one side. Option C is subtract one side, then add two sides. And option D is subtract two sides, then add one side. So first of all, we will count the number of sides of each shape. Triangle has 3 sides and a pentagon has 5 sides. A rectangle has 4 sides and a hexagon has 6 sides. A pentagon has 5 sides and a heptagon has 7 sides. So if we add 2 into 3, the total is 5. And if we subtract 1 out of 5, the number is 4. If we add 2 into 4, the number is 6. And if we subtract 1 out of 6, the number is 5. If we add 2 into 5, the number will be 7. So here we can choose option B. The rule can be that add two sides and then subtract one side. Then the same pattern can be formed. So we will select option B here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel.